If you want to become fearless around gorgeous girls, you need to learn these 5 things. I would have given all my money to teach my younger self these lessons, being that I was a shy, insecure kid who couldn't even hold eye contact with a girl. But now, this past Saturday, I was out in Norway at a music festival all by myself, and I talked to at least 40 people, with half of them being some of the most gorgeous girls I've ever seen in my life. Talking to girls now is like saying I breathe. It's just something I do, and I love every second of it. This first trick really changed everything for me. At 19 years old, I left my hometown and moved to a new city with my family where I knew absolutely no one. And I was terrified to talk to people, so for months I was lonely, I was starting to become depressed. And the whole time I knew that there was an 18 plus club on Thursdays that I could go to, but I was just way too scared to go. So I finally decided after those months to go all by myself. And this terrified me to the point where I literally threw up before I went out that night. But I went anyways. And this is what was surprising to me was when I got there, I was actually a different person. I rose to the challenge. I started talking to someone. I made a friend. And then I started talking to girls and ended up going home with a girl that night. And the lesson here is that you need to sometimes put your back against a wall. You need to put yourself in a situation which forces you to rise to the challenge no matter how scared you feel. And this is sometimes all it can take for you to snap out of whatever funk or limited beliefs that you're in and actually embrace the new version of yourself that you want to be. So my advice to you is do as many scary things as possible as often as you can. So if you're scared of talking to girls, the only thing you should be doing is talking to the prettiest girls you see. And boys, this is one of the ways that I teach you how to build your confidence in my Confidence Transformation Guide that is completely free, and it gives you every single step that I took to build my confidence, going from that shy, insecure kid to being the confident man that I am now. Now, this next lesson is something I learned that same night, and it completely changed the way that I viewed fear. So that whole day, I had an underlying anxiety from the moment I woke up that just continued to grow and grow and grow until the moment that I told you I threw up and I literally just was in panic mode. I didn't know what to do. I was like, how am I gonna go to a club by myself? I can't even make friends as it is normally. And these were all limiting beliefs and mindsets that I was dealing with at that time. But I went anyway, and what I was doing there was demonstrating courage, because courage is acting in the face of fear. A lot of times, you are going to be scared to talk to a girl or go up to an entire friend group of girls and just introduce yourself. And this is something I've had to deal with numerous times. Even after having success, having been with 10 girls, I was still developing my confidence and my courage to the point where when I was still younger at that point, 20 years old, still scared to go sometimes talk to a girl, but I would do it anyway. And this was that fundamental lesson of understanding that courage is acting in the face of fear. And that's what makes you brave. That's what makes you courageous. And this is going to develop your confidence so much. And next, this is something that will revolutionize how you see dating. At 18 years old, I didn't hang out with girls. All I did was I hung out with my boys, we smoked weed, and I remember 3 times we hung out with girls that entire summer. Someone knew a friend group who wanted to hang out and they came over and my ass wasn't talking to a single one of them. I said hi and that was it. So now all I do is talk to girls. I'm currently in Norway and every time I see a pretty girl at the bar or club, I talk to her. And literally every single one. Even if I'm already in a conversation with a girl and having a good night and I'm at the bar and I see another pretty girl, I'll go and talk to her. Like, it is that level where I'm talking to every single one. I'm getting their snaps, I'm following up, texting, trying to set up dates, playing whatever angle I have. And that's all I do now. See, the reason you're bad at dating and scared of it is because you don't date and you don't talk to girls. If you did this enough, you wouldn't fear it anymore and you would actually start to level it up like the skill that it is. So it's the same thing with the gym. If you want to get jacked, you can't just expect to maybe read books or watch YouTube videos on it. You have to actually go out there and put in the reps day after day. And then on a long enough time frame, you'll actually start to build that muscle. And dating is the exact same thing. Now, even if you aren't dating every single girl that you talk to, you can still get value from them. About 2 summers ago, there was a girl I met who was a really nice girl, and we just became friends. We ended up hanging out, going on hikes together. She'd cut my hair for me, and we just got to talking this entire time. And I got so much value and I learned so much about female nature from just talking to a girl in a non-sexual way where I'm not trying to sleep with her. There's nothing that I'm trying to get from her in that way, but we were just friends and she would tell me about some of her relationships and issues that happened with her and the guys she's trying to see. And you really learn that these girls, and she was very, very pretty, have all the same issues that you have. They're normal people. They have anxieties about the guy they're talking to. They worry if they're not good enough. It's all the same things that everyone has. Every anxiety, insecurity, every single girl, even no matter how pretty they are, they all deal with the same exact thing. So you start to realize that you can kind of humanize the pretty girls and just treat them like normal people. And it's going to get you so much more success anyway. And there's one more thing that will make you fearless around girls forever. At 19, I really had no value to provide to the world. I was basically the male version of a dumb blonde because all I had was a decent physique and I had nothing up here to go along with it. So now all I do is focus on my purpose and my mission as a man. I'm building this YouTube channel and my coaching business. I focus on my self-development, reading books, meditating, really taking care of myself in the gym, eating healthy, improving in every way, shape, and form, whilst also interacting with the world and gaining life experience. I've had a previous successful business making me over 10K a month, so many sales jobs. I've learned so many real world skills. As you can see, there's so many different things like accomplishments, accolades, trials and tribulations that have gone into the man that I've become today that's allowed me to just build this unshakable confidence that no one can take away from me. And it's exactly what you need to do for yourself. And boys, once again, if you want that confidence transformation guide, everything is going to be outlined in there. Every single step that I took to become the fearlessly confident man that I am today. And you can grab that. It's the first link in the description below.